The next form we're going to talk about is microblogging. So think of it as kind of like a teaser to a bigger post, right? Being able to get the message out there through headlines or through very little text, giving part of the story and giving piece by piece by piece to create even a larger story, or using it to build up a message. As I have it here, an exchange of smaller and to the point information and updates. The best example and the most used example of this is Twitter. They use status updates to get the message out there. And you have live tweeting, you have people promoting events, you have live Q&A where you can have user interaction. There's many different ways to use it, and even in the NFL, they're going to be using on Thursday Night Football and actually airing it there. So it's being used to get a message out there and being used in all new ways and reinventing itself nonstop. One of the things that is cool with Twitter is that it's for people to interact with people they don't know. So it's great for businesses or celebrities, for sports teams, because people want to connect with them. When creating updates, it's important to pay attention to the 80-20 rule. 80% of the content should be about giving back to your fans, giving them content, not asking them for anything or participation or driving them to pages unless it's giving them content. 20% then could be asking your fan for something. So you don't want to start off just starting campaigns that are always asking your fan to do something or to take action. You want to make sure that you're providing information for them or interactions for them, commenting on their posts, retweeting other content, giving them something of value. Twitter also, the etiquette is that you can do over 10 posts a day. And you should at least be putting out 10 posts a day and spacing them out within different hours because you want to make sure that you get in people's feeds. I think there is a limit of 1,000 tweets a day, at least that's what it used to be. So you probably won't run out of space when you're writing your tweets. You want to make sure that you're also using Twitter handles and hashtags and link shorteners because you want to be able to reach your audience. Using a Twitter handle means that it's going to go right to that person or it's going to alert them that you mentioned them in a post. And when someone mentions you in a post, it's a form of engagement because they're trying to create a conversation with you typically or talk about you so that they can get your attention. You want to make sure though that you do not start your post with a Twitter handle, that you put a period or some type of space or character beforehand, because if you don't, what's going to happen is that it's going to just go directly to that person and not go into your feed and reach your whole audience. Using hashtags helps connect people to that topic. And there are two different ways to do hashtags. You can do an event hashtag where you're connecting with people at that location or, that sport. For example, hashtag NASCAR. You're talking about that topic. Or you can have an event hashtag for your own competition or for your own event that's happening. And you would want to make sure it was unique when people are using it enough so that they can connect with other people using that hashtag. Now, if you're having a contest, you might want to do a combination or trying to get people to contact you with that hashtag and with your Twitter handle so that you know that they're directly using it for you and not just using that hashtag by accident, and you have that hashtag as well. You want to use link shorteners too because they're twofold. One, it doesn't take up as much space in your tweets, giving you more space to have your content. And number two, by using a link shortener and a different one in each post, even if it's all going to the same blogs or the same website or just somebody else's article, you can then track your traffic. You want to have consistent imagery as well. So you want to make sure that you're consistent on all platforms, that you're making sure that your cover image is coming over, but that it's sized correctly to fit the Twitter dimensions. And that your profile image is one, again, like Facebook, representative of your brand, that because people are going to see it anytime you make a post. And that's what's going to be representing your brand. You want to also update the name. The name should be reflective of your brand. So it shouldn't have your first name. So if you sign up for your account, you'll want to make sure that you go in and change it so it reflects your brand name. And you want to have a bio so that people know who you are. Please note also any URL you put in a bio is going to be clickable, and any hashtag you put in a bio is also going to be clickable. And you can use your one-sentence description here as well. Some tips to go off of. Unless you have an event happening, because you definitely want to make sure you're posting when events are happening live, you want to avoid maybe posting after 8 p.m. if you're looking for brand awareness, because the crowd dies down after 8 p.m. However, the people who are online are usually engaged. And you can also avoid on the weekends unless you're trying to get people to share content. Unless, again, also there is an event happening because you want to post at that time. So to go sign up for Twitter, you're just going to go to twitter.com, and it's going to, let me sign out right here. You're going to have usually a box right here, sign up. And you can put your full name. So you're going to put your brand name here. You would put your email, your password, and hit sign up. And then once you do that, you can go ahead and update everything. And you're going to want to make sure that your Twitter handle matches the name that you came up with using Noam. It's right here. And here's just another screen of it as well. So go to twitter.com, sign up for the account using your username. And also you'll want to make sure that you go in to analytics.twitter.com and opt in for Twitter Analytics. So go ahead and do that right now.